In the first section on storyboarding and pre-production techniques, we'll use Autodesk Sketchbook Pro along with 3ds Max or Maya to make a previs animatic. This is the final animatic, showing a long dolly shot from a city back to a rural road with an eco standing looking off in the distance. What this will start out as is a series of layers in Sketchbook Pro. These will then be brought into the 3D application, mapped on planes, and viewed from a correct perspective camera. This is much easier than trying to draw in perspective. It lets you draw flat elements and prototype things very quickly, and then see them from a correct camera lens and correct view with the right parallax. I want to spend a moment here on pre-production. I've watched a number of student projects over the years. I've run classes with them. I've taught people how to make animations and games. And I'll tell you this. Everybody thinks they have this amazingly cool thing in their head, and they're going to just work like crazy, and it's going to come out that cool. And it's not going to happen that way. I can tell you this from experience, so listen. You need to spend your time on your pre-production, and here's why. The point of the pre-production is to communicate the ideas and to map them out, to iterate, to plan, and see if it works before you get in the time-consuming world of making 3D. Before you're immersed in modeling for days, before you're immersed in rigging, before you're tweaking animations endlessly, you need to know, where are we going to see this from? What are we looking to? What is the lighting in the scene? How is it composed? What's important and what's not? The point then of pre-production, before we even get to how things look, is what are we seeing? And that's really what we'll look at here in this first section. These are not pretty drawings. They're quick. They're a prototype. So you can see I've got a bunch of rectangles and a hastily drawn figure on a road. The point here is about composition and framing, eye line of action, and lighting. We'll deal with color later, we'll deal with model later, we'll deal with detail later. The more time we spend in pre-production, the better off the production will be, the smoother it will go, and the more chance there is of getting the rendering done on time.